welcome to the back 40. I'm live, finally. Woohoo! All right. Okay, well, our tornado warning and watch stuff is all over with for the time being. How y'all doing? Let's see. Welcome, Julie, Dawn, Bonnie, Miss Rowe. I gotta get this and roll up some. Let's see. Okay, I got everybody, I think. Hey, Kim. How y'all doing? Okay, y'all, we got 2 people in our chat room that are trying to get up to 50 so they can do their lives. And that is Bonnie, my bonbon. She needs just a few more. So if you haven't subbed to her, please do. And we have Miss Kim. Miss Kimmy needs a few, I think, to still go live. So if y'all got that one, go in there. Yay, did. Okay, y'all, I still been working. How y'all been doing? Miss Julie, how you been doing? I got a little Dollar Tree haul. I know this is supposed to be my weekend to do nothing but my stash, restash, organize my craft room and get all that done. But you know, I had to go to the Dollar Tree and get me some of those dividers and stuff and everything. And I needed some duct tape. So, you know, it was purple. I don't know if you can see the purple without the light shining on it. And it had little, what is that called when it, oh God, it starts with the H. The hearts on it. So, you know, I had to get that. And then they had these. Aren't those precious? So I had to get a couple because, you know, one just wasn't good enough. And then Nana had these. Okay, she had these for our challenge. There you go, holographic. Thank you. Whew. That word was gone. It was going to worry me all night. I am so glad your holiday was wonderful. I think I need something. Hey, Marty. 89 days, Marty. We made it so far. Whoop, whoop. Oh, wait. Let's put this down so we won't be repeating. Hey, 89 tomorrow. Look if I can find my little book. Good God Almighty. It was right here on the second shelf. There it is. All my books are starting to look the same color. Oh, I tell y'all, it's looking a little rough up in here. But, you know, it's going to be okay because I have, you know, those white shelves over there. Hey, Missy. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Glitter Honey. Those white shelves over there that was slap full and stuff. You can actually see the wall. There are empty spots over there. So I'm doing okay, I think. Now, what this is popping up saying, there we go. So, I'm not feeling quite so bad. Oh, wait, I said 89. We on day 86. Good God. I'm trying to make this go by fast, ain't I had to change that on the thing. We on day 86. Marty, you didn't correct me. Marty said I'm ready for this to go with too, girl. Okay, day 86. I stand corrected. I've been cleaning this craft room so long, it feels like it's day 89. So that squirrel's gone. Let's go back to this. Okay, Nana had these. And she said she got them at the Dollar Tree. When she did that, put a hand on it for our project. Look, that's as big as my hand. For our project. So I said, okay, we're going to do this. I've got them. It's 10 of them. So I got them so we could keep them for our We Ain't Quite Right project. So I know I'll be able to do something with this. You know, if nothing else, but, you know, be ugly. So I got that. And then I first had the idea that Miss Deb at Deb Ham, y'all hear Casey? He is cutting up over there in that box, ain't he? I done moved this box back out the way. I've been moving that poor box all over this craft room when I needed a spot. I think he's a little ticked off about that. But anyway, so I got the popsicle sticks because Miss Deb Ham, well, craft sticks rather, because she put all her lace on the little sticks. And I thought, well, I could do that. I could put my lace, roll my lace on the sticks too, because it looks so cute. Her little she shed. But then I thought I would use, I saw the noodle and I thought, well, let me try this noodle. Look at our noodle. Look at that. It's got all my rick rack on it. Then it goes on, and it's got all my little fabric on it. And that's one little noodle. That took a whole white box and a half down. And then this took half. This was one of those craft paper rolls. So I put that on it. And I could lay that just right across that shelf on top of something and have it. So I thought that was cool. So anyway, we have craft sticks now for something. But I saw this, and then to keep in spirit of the stash restash, I have these. They are little magnetic. Yeah. Let me find something to put it on because it ain't working on that plastic. No, it ain't working on that plastic. Here's a piece of paper. These are the little magnetic bookmarkers that they gave me at some thing I went to for work. And I thought, oh, that would look cute with one of these on it. So we could have 2 magnetic paper clips. And I thought, well, let's see what this will look like on it. I hadn't even took these. Look, that's what they are. The little wood chip pieces. They're that thick. And then the back just has a sticky thing on it. And I thought we could just stick that on it and see what it looked like. Oh, that's kind of cute. That's reusing something cute, but I don't trust that. Oh, well, hey. Oh, y'all, look at that. Oh, that's some good stuff on there. I didn't want that color on there, but it's too blooming late now. There we go. All right, what color should we put on here? I kind of like that blue. That's blue on blue. I said let's put that yellow and be bright with it. Let's let it counter clash like that. Am I bright today? I am bright today, aren't I? I think it's because I got that light turned on. Is it the light? There, is that better? Or is that still too bright? How's that? Is that better? Oh. Is it getting to be too late for you, Marty? I want to put one down here. Well, let's see. If I was going to take this, I better put it right. Can y'all see? No. I better put it right up here. I wonder what one up top will look like. Oh, we're going to put something on that. Hold on. Let's put something over this. I got all these little bits and stuff with lace and everything I need to be using up. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, I got this. That's kind of cute, like we drinking a coffee. Oh, I like that. I'm going to do that one on this one. Let's just cut and tear it. I don't know how to get my scissors. Oh, I hope y'all, can y'all hear that thunder? I hope it ain't too loud. Oh, I like that. I wonder, should I think my sandpaper is way over here. Let me get it. Hey, Cindy. Oh, okay. Well, don't listen to them voices in your head. You know they sometimes they can be a little naughty to us. Unless you listen to something that sounds like Pink Floyd, then it might be all right. And I think I just tore that. We're gonna have to fix that. We'll reinforce that. Let's see. Yeah, that'll reinforce it. Make sure I got the words going the right way. There we go. And then I want to take this and put it right down there like we watching. That's cute to repurposing something. That is cute. Make sure I don't have it. I gotta make sure that's like that. Oh, that is cute. Kind of want to redo this one now, but it's done stuck and it's down there. Can I pull it up? Yeah. That took some strength there, boy. You snuggled in the bed, Bonnie. Hey, Miss Going, I'm glad to say you made it back home. You gonna tell us what kind of sandwich you got? Now, our pizza place was closed, so the boy wasn't gonna bring no pizza home for tomorrow and stuff. But he is gonna stop and get him one for Wally World, and he's gonna pick me up some ice cream. I'm gonna have some ice cream. Let's see what this looks like. That's cute. Let's put that on there just because we can. How about that? Hey, Di. That's right. I scream, you scream. We all scream for some ice cream. Let's see. You meowing for ice cream, Big Daddy? Well, you can't have none. It's bad for kitty cats. Especially you. All right. I never can tell what's the right way on these things. So I just look at it and see which one looks the prettiest to me unless it's really obvious. And then that's what I go with. Because I don't know. I'm going to pull that up there like that. And then I'm going to take, I want this burgundy, that burgundy. I'm going to put this burgundy brown one. Okay, you're going to have to get down. Because that one is, all right. I don't really like that one. It's a little darker. I'm going to use it. It's in the brown. I want brown to be kind of go with our shabby stuff. So I'm going to reinforce that with some Fabri-Tac since I'm putting it on. Ooh, that sounds good. With it, woman. What's your style? All right. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's Diane's fault. Y'all blame her. Oh, that's cute. Look, that's super cute. And it'll be on the page so you won't see anything but that. Isn't that super cute? Woo, cute. I kind of hate down. I didn't get more than two. Okay. And then we got this one. So those are cute. So we did that one. I feel a little better about buying this mess now. But now what I'm going to do, since I'm into this organizational stuff here, that's just what I'm saying, you know. We just going to cut these up so we can put these in our little holder. Because there are a lot of possibilities for these. And then we can even stencil on them. We can do texture paste on them. Because, I mean, it's just wood. It's painted wood is all it is. Little old cheap wood pieces. So, you know, we can have ball with these things. Put some stenciling, paint on, ink on. We can do all kind of crap. Put a little bling on them. You can put some holes in them. Oh, Fat Daddy, get down. Fat Daddy says, look here, woman. You've been moving my bed. You done put something down there in front of my bed. Oh, which, by the way, y'all, Fat Daddy has claimed one of the holes in the little cubicle that's up under my desk that, you know, I used to put stuff in. Well, he claimed one of them, and I put something in it. He came back, and he politely pushed it out. Just pushed it out onto the floor. Yeah, I said, look, I done named craft room Earleen, too, by the way. I said, I'm trying to clean up Earleen, and look what you're doing. Just look what you're doing. Put it back. He pushed it back. He laid down there, and I watched him, and he laid there. So now Fat Daddy has his own little cubicle. I just emptied it out. I mean, why fight? You know, he runs the house. I just live here to feed him and water him and change the litter box and scratch his ears when he wants them scratched. You know? I don't know who I think I am, thinking I can say what can be put where. There we go. It all fit. Two of those fit right up in there really nice. Look at that. Whoop, whoop. And the garbage is 18. Oh, and I made it. Hot dog. I couldn't do that again if y'all paid me. And this will go, my son used it, but this will go in my tape thing that I have over there. Fat Daddy is the kitty cat. Yes, he is. Bonnie is at 50. Woohoo! All right. Yay, yay, yay. And I cannot believe it's been a year either. Isn't that crazy? It's been almost a year. It's not quite a year yet, but it's been almost a year. He rose the roost. Yes, he does. Fat Daddy, you want... Some people ain't seen you. He usually jumps up there, but now I've been training him, and he just lays on my lap real quietly. He's so good. He wants to give me love or something. Say, hey, Fat Daddy. See, there he is. Say, hey, Fat Daddy. Say, hey. He's like, why you put me up here? You know, you've been getting on to me. Why you do that? I know, he's so preciously sweet. That's this Bonbon's man. I stole him when I went and visited her. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what we found out. You only got 8 more to go, Weenie? All right. But y'all push them over because when you're trying to get your numbers and stuff, it's always good to do a percentage. At least 10 to 15% over, because YouTube's got this little thing when you get a lot of subscribers at one time, they'll take them away from you, a percentage of them. Because Kimmy had 50 and then she lost some, and Dana had her 500 and then she lost some, and they both lost about 10%. So they lost anywhere from 5 to 8 subbies. So people think they subbed to them, and they're not, because YouTube dropped it off. But Tuber Chat says that if you go in and sub them, you know, watch a movie or put it in your to watch later list and go back and watch at least 3 minutes of a video, or watch a video that is at least 3 minutes long and do a meaningful comment with a like, and it will stick. That's what Tuber Chat was saying when I was in there, according to how I understood him. Now, sometimes I understand it may be a little wrong. Okay, so how is everybody doing? Y'all doing all right? We're going to set this, I'm going to put this in my little shelf right here. And then I'm going to take this. Now, I got a question. I just have a question for y'all. Okay, now, I'm doing this organization and on top of it. And I put all of this stuff in one thing. I'm doing everything, putting lights to lights. Hey, glitter. I'm just talking about it. So why I talk, Teresa, you listen real good. And if I'm doing something wrong now, you tell me, girl. Oh, wow. Miss Rowe is practicing embroidering. You go, Miss Rowe. I did 15 slow stitches, and I figured that was enough slow stitch for me. If it takes more than 15, I can't do it. Oh, my gosh. So I have went through. I got almost one whole shelf over there gone because those tiers. I emptied 2 of them out and put them together, and maybe another 5-tier shelf. And I took my die cuts and my embossing folders and put them on that 5-tier shelf, and I have that whole shelf almost emptied. So that would be a spot. That one bookshelf, that one of those white bookshelves, will fit 2 of those tier things together. So that'd be less room. So I'm getting kind of excited. Yep, I am. So let's craft, because I've been in a crafting mood. Y'all won't believe this. Oh my God, y'all would not believe this. Miss Queenie was talking about it when I was watching her. Yes, she was. And she was saying about how many journals she had going on and how many projects. And I was looking. I have a whole box. I said, well, I'm going to put all these journals I find together in one box. I figured it was going to be just a little bit, No. No. Mm-mm. That box is full and it runneth over, Lord. It does. All in the floor. Whew. I found me some more scraps. I don't even think those belong to me. Okay, so let's see. That lets that box close. So we're going to see what we're going to do. Now, this is what I decided. Oh, first of all, if this freaks anybody out, you can blank. Look, see, I even changed pajamas. Okay. Look. It's Earl. Oh my God. So Earl bedding up on my craft supplies. This is Earl. Hey, sissy. How you feeling? Did you see Earl? Look. Bonnie gave me the idea we make Earl today. Look. First, there's Earl. So I made him a bed. He's sitting up on my grass supplies. And my craft room is now called Earleen. Oh my God. That's right. If you can't beat them, join them. Paul Earl's still over there somewhere. But I don't know. We hadn't seen him nowhere. And the thing on the side of the door was kind of pushed open So, you don't know Earl? Oh, Earl got to die. If I find Earl, he is dead as a doornail. You hear me? Dead. Squished dead. Just as dead as I can make him. Earl is a snake. Now, any kind of snake is a snake to me. Whether he's poisonous or not. It don't matter. So, Honey says he's a garden snake. You know, one of them grass snakes, no big deal kind of thing. So, he'll be okay. It's not going to hurt nothing. He can't, he's not poisonous if he bites or anything like that. But we just need to get him out the house. Okay. That works for me. Get Earl out the house. And, so anyway, we need to finish decorating that. Anyhow, I'm like, okay. So these things we need to finish. So they chased Earl. This is how me cleaning my craft room had got to be. That's right. No snakes in the house. End of discussion. Period. Just can't handle it. So it crawled in. Then it got all in the house. Okay. They chased it all around the house. Okay. Now, it got in here in the front room, in the craft room. They moved everything. Everything. Away from the walls, away from everything. Just away from everything. Pick stuff up. Just tore my craft room up like a tornado. Now, I'm at work now. Don't know none of this happened. Well, the cats chased Earl. Uh-oh. The cats chased Earl. I tell you what, this has been a good little labeler. I have dropped it more than a minute and it still keep on ticking like Timex. They come and say, oh, we got a snake in the house. It's a grass snake. We can't find it. You're going to have to come move this crap out your room so we can get it. I said, okay. I get home and about had a heart attack. So now I've been cleaning my whole vacation off these last long holiday. We got off Friday. And I've been cleaning since Friday and trying to organize. And it's been a disaster. And Earl is still yet to be found. Friday night, the cats ran him around the craft room. He ran up in that no man's land closet back there. Got behind one of them boxes. That's the last time we seen Earl. Now, he ain't got in the bed with me, so I guess he okay. Or still up in here or something. So he either did that or went back to the front door he came into. I don't know. But Earl walked up in this house and said, it's mine. Claimed it. Yes, he did. Claimed this craft room. And if hubby hadn't seen it and just told me it was a snake and he didn't know what kind, I would not be here. I'd be over there at Sissy's. Earl could have this house, the craft supplies, everything. I just gave it to him. But since it's just a snake that's not poisonous, then it'll be okay. And since it's, it'll be all right. Okay, so what I want to do with this Moby Dick journal, I have never seen one of these. I ain't no snake charmer. The snake is charming me. He charmed me right into organizing this craft room. I haven't seen one of these before. Okay. Last time I had a snake in the house, I busted up my, let's see, 1960, I think, when the house built. I busted the tile that's been on the floor since the house was built with a hoe, not a hoe, a shovel. But I got the snake by tore the house up. Shush, 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 Marty. You and Bonnie got to stop that. Y'all got to stop that. That is Earl. It is not an Earleen. It's not having no babies in my house. It's behind the box. It saw the mess of the craft room and it had a heart attack. That's what it's back there dead. It had a heart attack. That's what it is. It's had a heart attack back there. don't tell it, Angie. It's terrible. And if you listen to Bonnie, them snakes don't have eggs. They have live births. So it's back there birthing. If you listen to her and Nana, so we're just not going to talk about it. That snake is a man. It's Earl. In the discussion. In a discussion. So anyway, Moby Dick. I have never seen Cliff Notes in a book like this, which I guess you would have to have them if you want to check them out at the library and them stay intact. So it's copyrighted back in what did we say earlier? 69. I think it was 69. It cost $1. They don't cost $1 no more. They cost like $5 or $10. I forgot. It's like $6. I think the last Cliff Notes I bought one of the kids. I saw it earlier. I think it's 69. Here it is. Yeah, 66. Okay, so anyhow, I wanted to keep it all together, and I thought we'd make a little bitty altered book out of it. I thought that would be really cute. Make an altered book out of it. What y'all think? Be careful. I'm live, and be careful. Don't fall on that stuff. I know, but look how close I am, though. You can't see the floor. I'll walk around in here hard. Okay.
Put them in the freezer.
Oh, God.
I'll put them in the freezer.
Okay, thank you. Oh, God. I don't. It would go viral. Oh, my God. Oh. Colleen, she ain't came in, has she? Oh my God. You want a video when Chris finds a snake under his pillow? I know, right? Okay, so altered journal. If y'all see Monkey, that's Colleen. If y'all see her come in, let me know. If she's getting a chance to come in, she may be off on a holiday doing her thingamabob. But if you see her come in, just let me know. Yeah, Susan. Bonnie told me to make Earl. Look, that Earl. See, Earl had died. See him? Yeah, it's terrible. That snake has caused me a lot of damn problems. I tell you, you just don't know. Okay, so, and what it is just starting. So I figured I better, take care of the situation now because of where I live back in the country by the lake. I'm sure this Earl will not be the first one. Okay, so I'm going to keep these 2 pages. And then this one, I think I want to, let's see, that is list of characters. We're going to keep that there. Let me see. Let me start to get to that. The storm. This is a synopsis of it. There we go. Then chapter 1. Okay, so I want to keep these parts because that's just, a prelude to Moby Dick. We're going to tear the rest of this crap up. Okay. All right, so then we're going to do that one. So this first one here, I want to make a pocket out of. So we're going to fold this back. And this is folding pretty good. It's not tearing. Now, I am going to make pockets, fold stuff together, and what I don't want to, we're just going to gesso over or put scraps down on and move on because I figured this would be a good little book to practice. Yeah, I Turtle Love It is Susan. Let me see, do I have that? Susan, I think you missed it. But, I had a vintage Happy Mail for you. It's a 1909 postcard with your name on it. I saw that in Miss Dale's thing, and I thought, oh, let me get that for Susan. That'd be cute in her journal. So if you'd like that, just email me your mailing address, and I'll mail it to you. My email is on my About page. So we will put this on here. And we go, it's so tight, Susan. I mean, Teresa, I can't tell. It looks like they sewn in. No, they're glued in. It's just a book glue down. It's a regular Cliff Note book glue down. So I'm just going to make pockets and put stuff down just to play in it. Oh, I got Grammy's house dress on tonight. I had to change the oil out them PJs, y'all. Jeez. Usually, I take the dirty clothes off. I had to watch. Cause see, if you take the dirty clothes off, hubby will wash them, and then he'll put them back up. And then I get up the next day, and usually I just grab the first uniform out of the uniform drawer, and I was like, I know I don't have two of these same color uniforms, and I got to looking, and I come in, take them off, he'd have them washed before the next day. By the time the kids took a bath and stuff, and girl, I had to pay attention. So, usually if I get them off, hubby will wash them and have them ready for me. That wasn't the case this weekend. I ain't done nothing but clean and sleep. I'm going to be so glad when this is over. I might have a hallelujah party just because of the fact that it's breaking over. Let's see. I got these little pieces. I always gotta have a little grunge. It's just not right without a little grunge. And plain paper. Let's try that. I think these are those scraps that we had left from Big Mama's. That's a year old. Them scraps have been up in my house for a freaking year. A year. But in my defense, I put them all together in this little thing and put them on the shelf, and that's where they stayed. To be really honest with you, I just found them. I just found them tonight. I'm going to put this on here because it's pretty. Your Raggedy Turtle Bloom Kit Journal, and its name will be Elmo. Woohoo! We only got 7 to go. Look at that. All right. Ugh. Okay, this deal here I thought would be a good deal. I'm going to have to go back apparently and watch that video because this glue, when the glue is left in the very bottom of your glue stick. Well, if you take it, and rake it out and put it in an empty glue stick thing and keep doing that and then melt it down so it'll form back up, you're supposed to have a glue stick. Well, that's what you're supposed to have. I don't know if it's because I mixed all different kind of glue sticks together. Maybe I heated it too much. I don't know. It was my first time. It had been a long time since I watched that video, and I don't really remember, to be honest. It's been a hot minute and a half or two. Okay. For what I use glue sticks for, that glue was good. It goes on real smooth, and everything. But I saw no difference in it, and that just might be me. So, just order you one and see what you think. But for the price, I didn't see any difference in this glue for what I use glue sticks for than any other glue. And when I did my testing and stuff, that Walmart brand testing held up just as good as this one did. So there you go. But don't take my word for it. You know my president, trust but verify. So run your own tests. Get you the cheap Walmart glue. Get you some cheap glue. Take you a book page. Take your magazine page. Take you some wax paper. Whatever you craft with all the time that you want to use your glue stick on. You get it. And you do use some testing on it. And you see what works for you. Because I'm in Mississippi on a back 40. And my stuff and humidity and weather and everything may affect it a whole lot different from how it would on your stuff. So I always say it's best to. But for me, it wasn't worth it. I had just the same good results if I used the Walmart glue, which I went after I did my testing and school time was on. I bought a whole crap load of it. A whole crap load. Oh God, I love Scotch too, but I'm so mad at them. I came back on to the time. You think all glue sticks are rubbish? They don't last that long. They don't, but when you glue booking, I mean, seriously, Diane, how long does a glue book need to stay around in this world? Really. But now, if you're doing something like DD and with her collages and stuff, hell no, don't use no glue stick. But we talking about Juju on a back 40 who ain't nowhere close to that. So I think a glue stick is perfectly fine. Because when I die, my kids and my nephew are going to take it right on out to the back there and set it on fire. So if I'm flipping through it and it comes undone, I can say that was a cheap damn glue stick and re-glue it with the glue stick and move on. It's probably going to outlast me anyway. But y'all see what I always reach for my stuff that counts. I reach for my Nana's glue, my Fabri-Tac. Like I made this pocket and used the Fabri-Tac to hold it together. And I don't really want any real wet glue. And this glue here that I've got messing with it is a mixture. It's a mixture of the Juju glue that was left in that tube. It's a mixture of Scott's glue that I was testing. It's a mixture of Elmer's glue stick that I was testing, the school kind. The permanent Elmer's glue. And the Walmart paper jot brand thing, and even it probably some jot from. No, I think that crap in the garbage. Never mind. I was gonna say the Dollar Tree, but that crap was so terrible. I just pitched it in the garbage. I didn't even bother saving it yet. Yours don't last longer than what? How many months, Diane? Girl, I got stuff. I got stuff that longer than a month. Oh, girl, I'm glad I don't live where you live. Not only because your snakes are a lot worse than Earl, but I lost my scissors. I got stuff that was glued with the glue sticks that's been glued for over a year. Over a year. I'm so happy. It must be that Aussie down under weather humidity kind of stuff or something. You can't squeeze the Fabri-Tac bottle. Oh, that's why I put it in this. This is that Earleen's clear tacky glue. I used it, washed it out, and you got to wash it real good or make a capsule in there. But I washed it out, and I used put the Fabri-Tac in it because my arthritis right here was hurting me, and it was hurting every time I was trying to squeeze. Getting old sucks, but better than an alternative. They're just having trouble in there, aren't they? I guess we're gonna hear them start fighting in a minute. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Okay. You gotta let that dry. That looks good for right there. Okay. Now let me see what else is in my restash to use because we need some more stuff on this. What do y'all think? Man, chat's bopping. Y'all know I had trouble. Yeah, I heard the pig glue is good. Or get a glue very far out one glue. It is all personal preference. I know there's no snakes in your craft room, but girl, out there in Australia, there's some serious snakes. Oh, I can't do double-sided tape either. I have double-sided tape, and I use double-sided tape to hold my stuff down when I laminated when I was being planner girl. That's the only thing I use double-sided tape for. It really upsets me. I can't ever find any. They say that score. What are you doing with that, Daddy? What? You turned it upside down to get in your spot? Okay. I don't know what he's done down there. There he goes. He's making them. Oh, look, there's a pig. Let's put a pig on it. There's pig farmers. Oh, look here. Isn't that cute? Let's put that on it. Because it's got those pigs back there. But this is cute. Let's use that. Oh, well, you love double-sided tape. I don't have no luck with it. I don't. Now, I hadn't tried the, I asked about the score tape stuff. I haven't tried it. I don't want to cut those with scissors. Let's tear that kind of. This book's so old. Look at that. It's either old or dry rot. Let me see. Did I leave the... I have a bad habit of doing that. No, I didn't. It ain't. It feels old. We're going to trim it up anyway so we can get all our pigs in there. Damn. All right. Let's just lose some of this tree here. We'll say goodbye to the tree. And let's cut the rural New Yorker. Hamster home. Oh, good. Okay, we don't have to. And I'm going to put it right here. No, kind of like that. All right, let's do it right there. I like that right there. What y'all think? Kind of. No, Miss Tracy, I hadn't. Because by the time I got through over there at Queens, got myself together, it was time to try to get on here. We got 10 minutes for story time. Try that Uhu glue and let me know how it does. Yeah, I tell you, if you want a glue stick that slides on good, that's a good one. I mean, and Margaret Miller. Now, she has one, and I used her link, and it's supposed to be the same glue, I think, but maybe with the Japanese, well, that was before all this other stuff went on. But anyway, go watch her with her glue. She uses that Uhu glue, and she has a link and stuff, and it was cheaper or something from the kind that she buys. It's her glue, that kind of glue. But take a look at her and see if that may not be the case now, since everything going on in the world. But anyhow, y'all know I don't get much crafting done. I chit chat, try to read chat. What was I throwing from the parade float the other day? Yes, Score Tape is double-sided tape, and that's it's the brand, and it's real good, they say. But I think that's back from my planner days. That's what that was. I'm gonna put me a little sorry on here just because I sorely want to. It's just the issue with the double-sided tape just goes back to my planner girl days. That's all. With laminating, I was back old school when you had to laminate stuff to make your stuff. Yeah. Until the glue dries. Yeah. Well, I started my glue booking experience with Pam, and as I say, I cut my eye teeth on Pam and Tina. So Shabby Dabby Doodah and Pam at the Paper Outpost. So that's how come you see I started out with hot glue, Scotch before they changed the formula. Still not happy with them people. That was my glue. I don't care how much it would have cost. I would have bought it till I died. But anyway, Pam used that in Fabri-Tac, and Tina used her Earleen's and hot glue gun. And she used hot glue gun more than anything, I think. Well, now I think she uses her wet glue a little more. So, but that's just, I'd hot glue it for the other glue to hold, put me a dab or two of hot glue on it. But that's just because that's who taught me. And that's what I learned. And when you learn on stuff, and that's what you start out with, it kind of becomes kind of your favorite sometimes, especially if you like it when you're learning on it. And that's just kind of, I guess that goes back to, you know, never get away from when you're home growing. That home training always stays with you, I reckon. I got this little butterfly. It's like I don't know what it is. It's like a piece of a butterfly. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that butterfly piece, we're going to glue it right here so it looks like that butterfly is flying out of that pocket or into the pocket or something, because I can't tell. It's half of a butterfly, but I don't know what part of the butterfly this is. If it's a wing, the tail, or the butt. So we just going to glue it down and hope for the best. It's some part. Fat Daddy over here on this thing just looking at my stuff. He's like, I am tired of you messing with this craft room. Oh, he's so mad at me. It's not funny. It ain't funny. Between him and the hubby, I ain't got a chance. And hello, Bill. No. Night, Jen Jen. Oh, yeah, I use that carpet tape. I've got some page runners I made with the carpet tape on that. Hey, JoJo. I hope I said hello to everybody that come in. If I didn't, I apologize to you. I didn't mean to not say hello. All right, it's about story time. I've chatted so much tonight and so scatterbrained that we didn't get much in, did we? I don't like this. We got to fix that before we stop. And since I've been talking about Pam and Tina tonight, that's got me wanting to bling bling. And when you say bling bling like that, that puts a song in my head. Let's just bling bling one little side right here. I don't want all that poking out. So we're going to bling bling the side right here where these pigs are. Pigs need some bling. They need a little bling bling in their life. It might be a short life. They need some bling. Y'all should be so proud of me. You going to bed, Queen? You haven't played with it since you got it for Christmas, your cricket? Uh-oh, I was reading chat and got boogers everywhere. Let me fix this. I got glue everywhere. I was looking at chat trying to read it. I'm going to get better. Of course, it may be day 365, but, I'm going to get better at trying to craft and read chat, and there's got to be a trick to it some kind of way. Yeah, I just go and I do a lot of rewatching the videos and stuff. I just hit whatever videos on my playlist and play it and just let it play usually when at night, and she'll pop on because I watch her and Pam so much that they'll just pop on. But I watch her when she pops up in my playlist, and I watch the Mass Mates. But to be honest with you, I'm trying to catch all my friends and all my lives and my new friends, and YouTube, my YouTube on my phone goes 24 hours a day. Fat Daddy watches it. Stop playing with that, sweetie. Fat Daddy watches it. The wall in the bedroom watches it. Look at that guy, little bling right there. But I still don't like him. I think because it stops right here with the two colors and that line's there, and I just don't like that. So I need to cover it up with something flat. I don't need all this sticky stuff up here. What you doing? I don't have any stickers around me. Oh, washi. Let's see. I know we've got some of the. Let's do this. I was going to do. Oh, it says information. How wonderful. Let's do that. Let's put that one right there that says information right across there. And just cut it right there. How is that? And we're going to do it at an angle. There we go. So it'll be a softer line. And I'm going to take that up in there and pull it right there. There we go. Okay. That wasn't too bad. That's the first page. And it's our pocket. And it's double page. That's real good. And press down. I'm going to leave it sitting open so it'll dry. And then I don't have that one. Okay, let's see what Hank the cow dog is up to tonight. Let's put this back where it belongs. Like, the rest of the desk ain't a mess, but whatever. That does have a home. Let's stick it in it. Okay. Now we got to find the phone. Got it. What does Boo Boo take? Let me go back up there. Is that when you mess up and you got a Boo Boo when you need to fix something? What's Boo Boo take? Yeah, I wish they paid for watching YouTube. I could retire. Yeah, those kitten videos are cute. Oh, yeah, I got some of that Tim Holtz age tape. I have that. But it's in the hoard stash, so I'm having to bring it out. You know how they go. I don't know. This is very conducive to a bedtime story, but let's kind of push this out of the way a little bit. Marty isn't hollering at me. She must have passed back out. This is kind of gross here, but I'm going to use it up. Hey, Mama. We're fixing to do the bedtime story. Sissy wasn't here. I don't know if she went to sleep or not. I don't know what's going on with all this light tonight. Why is it so bright? It's blinking SOS. Help me. There we go. What? That's a Morse code signal. I'm not sure what it's saying. Is that bothering y'all? That's bothering me with that flickering. I don't have any light on there. Oh, there we go. Now it's on. Okay. All right, let's find our Kindle out. Let's see what old Hank is doing. Last time old Hank was getting married. Oh, Lord. Chapter 9. And this is Hank the Cow Dog, Original Adventures by John Erickson. And it's paraphrase reading. Me just a worthless cow. Me just a worthless coyote. That business about the secret was a perfect stroke. It probably saved my life. Now, in desperation, I tell you, I had to look into it. Turns out those coyotes are superstitious animals, even though they known to be cunning and just violent. I don't know how to spell that word, but spelling is, a pain in the neck anyway. Pronunciation ain't no better. I do my best with it, but I figure if a guy has a tremendous gift as a writer, his audience will forgive him a slip or two up, when it's spelling upon. Anyway, what I was saying. I mean, it doesn't take any brains to open a dictionary and look up a word. Anybody can do that. The real test of a writer comes in the creative process. I mean, I try to attend to the big picture, don't you see? But look at the spelling, take care of itself. It can take care of itself. Okay. Valiantly. Still don't look right. Anyway, coyotes are superstitious brutes, and they deal with about the secret, caught them just about right and saved my hide. Actually, it did better than that. It made me kind of a celebrity in the tribe, and I was treated like a visiting dignitary by anyone and everyone but Scrunch. That is. He continued to give me hateful glances and muttering under his breath every time our paths crossed. Now, I can't blame him for being a little bit sore. I mean, after all, I had won and he had lost. And if you can't expect anyone to be a good loser, it just don't happen. As we say in the security business, show me a good loser and I'll show you a loser. Scrunch had lost a big one, and I was confident that he would hate my guts forevermore, even though there was a good chance I'd eventually become his brother-in-law. When Missy had first mentioned that possibility, it kind of struck me like a real good idea. I suppose at the time I was still thinking about going back home, back to old Drover and Pete and the chickens and the sewer and the cowboys and my old job. But a couple of days in this here coyote village pretty much convinced me that I had found my true place in the world as a savage. Yes, the life of a savage ain't too dead bad. I got to admit it. That I was afraid raised with the natural prejudice bias against them coyotes. Ma always told us that they were lazy, sneaky, undisciplined, and didn't have any ambition. But what chapped her most all about them coyotes were that they ate rotten meat and made them smell bad. True every word of it. But what she didn't tell us was that them laziness and ridiculousness, rottenness, gratuitous living, it can be a lot of fun. I don't blame her though for not telling us. I mean, she kept trying to raise a little registered paper, blue ribbon, top of the line cow dogs, and there was no better way to mess up a good cow dog than to let him discover that goofing off beats the heck out of hard work. I mean, I just discovered it by accident once. I had a taste of innocence. I loved it. I mean, all at once, I had no responsibilities, no cares, no worries. And when I woke up in the morning, I didn't have to wonder if my wrench had made it through another night. Or if I was yet yelled at again for something I ain't even done. About a week after I joined the tribe, I made friends with two brothers. Named Rip and Snot. Oh God. They were what they were called typical good old boy cowboys. Filthy, smelt awful, not real smart, loved to fight and have a good time, and no more ambition than a couple fence posts. Oh, Rilton Snot took a shine to me, you see. You had two of the best friends in the whole world right there. If they didn't happen to like your looks or your attitude, you was in a world of trouble. And I got along with them just fine. One evening, along toward sunset, they came around and asked if I wanted to go wrestling. I was feeling a little refreshed, you see, since I slept a good part of the day, got up around noon, ate me a piece of rabbit that Missy had caught. Oh, then went back to bed. I was all rested up and said, "Sure, I love to go cara wrestling with y'all." So off we went, me, Rip, and Snot, on a big adventure. You see, went right on down to the canyon, crossed that big old sandy broad that cuts through there, then on across some rolling country until we came up on an old sage pit. Don't know how to say it, don't know how to pronounce it, don't even know what it is, but an old spillage. I've been there many times, you see, but I have never taken the time to go into that pit and check things out. Nope. Mm-mm. Sure did, but this time was a different story. By the time I took over the ranch, the cowboys had quit feeding the savage. I didn't know much about it, don't even know how to spell it or say it. One of the things I don't know or didn't know was that it fermented, which means that it got some alcohol in it. No lie, that's how you spell it. Alcohol in it. Which means that if a guy eats enough of it, his attitude about the world will begin to change. Mhm. All those years I spent on the ranch, I never knew any of that. But old Rip and Snot, they knew all about that spillage. Yes, they did. Now, they had made a well-packed trail into and out of the pit. So we started eating it. Oh, yes, we did. Struck me as kind of bitter at first, but the more I ate, it is Rip and Snot. The more I ate, the better it tastes. Yes, it did. The better it tastes. And the less I noticed the bitterness. By George, after about an hour of that, I thought it was as sweet as honey and milk from the mama. Well, we ate and we laughed and we laughed and we ate. And when it came time to leave old Rip and Snot, well, they had to drag me out of there. Fellows, calls and all just couldn't get enough of that fine stuff. A big moon was out and we went single file down a cow path, Snot in the lead, me in the middle, and Rip in the caboose. Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, funny thing was that cow path kept wiggling around and I had a devil of a time trying to stay on it. I asked Rip about it. He said it was having the same trouble. Darn path kept moving on him and jumping around from side to side. I suspected that spillage has something to do with it, is what I suspect. The next thing I knew, old Snot had topped a rise and came to a sudden halt, which caused a single pile up. Oh, Lord, my eyes. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm sorry. What happened? Rip is not. Not snort, it's not. Oh my God. Oh, hey Lindy. Hey Mom. Hey sis. Hey everybody. Just come in while I mill this, but it's just too daggone funny. Okay. Well, the next thing I knew, old Snot topped a rise and came to a sudden halt, which caused a little pile up. With me running straight into Snot and Rip running straight into me because he couldn't see any of us real well at that point. Stop here. I'm sorry I had to. Sing many a song, pretty sing, sing pretty, sing loud, teach hunk coyote song. So, well, we all just sat right down where we was at on our hunches, threw back our heads, and started singing. Let me see if I can remember how that song went. Me's just a worthless coyote, me howling at the moon. Me like to sing and holler, me crazy as a loon. Me went to the job of duties. No church, just Sunday school. Me just a worthless coyote. I don't remember the last part, but it rhymed with school some kind of way, pool or drool or something like that. It was a crackerjack of a song. It was. We ripped right through it. Yes, we did. Best thing I ever heard. We sung it a couple times until I had it down pat. Then we divided up. Oh, Schnock took the bass. Oh, Rip carried the melody, and I got on that high tenor. Yes, I did. It's preaching time. Don't know as I ever heard better singing. It was one of them priceless moments in life where their very three gifted guys came together and blended their talents and sort of raised the culture standards of the whole dang world. I mean, it was that good. We sang 4 or 5 times. Then all at once, Snot's ears perked up. He lifted his paw. He stopped and listened. Off in the distance, we heard the yapping. There was something familiar about that yap. For a minute, I couldn't place it. Then it occurred to me that we were sitting on the spot just a quarter mile north of the ranch's headquarters. And that dag-burn yapping was coming from no other than Dover. I think Rip and Snot had took a notion to amble on down there and see if they could get into a fight. I thought, oh Lord, I had to explain that they couldn't run fast enough to get Dover into a fight. That boy couldn't. He just nope. It wasn't. It would be a waste of their time. Let me go down there and talk to him. I said, he's an old buddy of mine. Yep. We used to work together. Maybe he'll come back and sing with us. We could use another guy on a baritone. They shrugged. Oh, Snot really didn't care. He sat down and stared at started scratching his ears and, more fun. Fight. The singing okay too. We wait. So I tried it on down to the ranch. Weaving a little bit, from side to side, humbling me, just a worthless old coyote. Say there was a good song, I tell you. I was just mumbling and humbling it right along. When I was okay and 20 and 25 yards away, I slowed to a walk. I could see old Dover ahead of me. He was peering off into the distance. The little dope ain't even seen me. I decided to stop and watch it for a minute. Instead, I was just going to spy on him and tat it too. He was all bunched up and tense off. In a distance, he could hear old Rip and Snot laughing and belching and having a hee-haw time. He cocked his head and he listened for a minute. Then he give me one nip, yip, 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 and every yip. And then the 4 feet went off the ground. All 4 feet went off the ground. Then he stopped and listened again. He never saw me. Never had the slightest notion that I was sitting 10 yards away from him, watching the whole dang show. This was something else. This was my replacement. Understand me now. The guy who had taken over my job as head of security. I don't need anyone to tell me that ranch had gone completely and absolutely to pot. I cleared my throat. No, Dover froze. What was that? Who's there? What's going on, son? He gave out his usual squeak, and in a flash, he was highballing it for the machine shed, squalling like a tormented cat. He gone maybe about 10, 12 yards when he slowed to a walk and then stopped. It had dawned on him. Yeah, it did. Hank, is that you, Hank? Hank, Hank? Is it? How can I be sure? I thought you left the country. Well, why don't you just trot your little own self over here and see? He came real slow, a few steps at a time. It sounds like you. It does. Son of a gun. You're not fooling me. Are you Hank? I said, over here and quit messing around now, boy. Okay. I wanted to be sure. That's all. He came creeping up to me. Hank? Boo! He screamed and jumped straight up into the air. Hank, stop that. Don't do that to me. My nerves, Hank. Drover, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. What a pitiful excuse for a night watchman you are. I could have carried off half the deck burned chicken house, and you never would have gotten the news. He hung his head. I know I'm a failure. Every morning I wake up and say, here's another day for me to mess up. Dover, and I do, every one of them. It ain't been the same since you left Hank. I knew it wouldn't. I tried to tell them, you see, but they just wouldn't listen. I mean, you can't treat a good dog like a dog and expect to keep him. Gosh, I wish you'd come back. I really do. I laugh. You can't forget that, son, because it ain't never going to happen. I have found a better life. Yes, I have. Can I get an amen? He looked at me over real careful. What's come over you, Hank? You look different. Ooh, you smell different. God, you stink. I have joined the coyote tribe. I heard him gasp. No. That's right. And if you had a brain in your head, you'd come along and join them too. It ain't a half bad life, let me tell you. He took a couple steps back. I can't believe it. You would, what would your mama say? Well, she'd say I was a turncoat and a traitor, so what? I tried the straight life. I did the job, and what did I get? Abuse. Ingratitude. No, thank you. Life is too short for that. I cast my lot with the outlaws of the world. 3 weeks ago, he said in a quivering voice, you was on the side of the law and order, trying to catch the murderers. Yes, you were. Now look, you one of them. That's right. He started crying, blubbering like a baby. Oh, Hank, say it ain't true. I can't take this, Hank. I used to admire you so much. You was my hero. I thought you were the greatest dog in the world. Ever since I was a pup, Hank, I wanted to be like you, all brave and strong and fearless. Knock it off, Dover. I don't want to hear that stuff. And dedicated to duty, I just knew I could be as good as you one day. I wanted to try and do anyway. You were my idol, Hank. Cut it out, would you? Come on back home, Hanky. I need you, the ranch. Need you. We all need you, Hank. Well, I ain't gonna lie. That kind of struck me in the heart, hearing old Drover say them words. But then, old Rip and Snot called for me. Hunk, come sing. We wait tired. Who's that? Drover whispered. Oh, some of my pals. Come on up the hill with me, Drover, and I'll show you a real good time. Introduce you to my friends. Are they drawing like you? Oh, there was a little bit of edge in his voice. He'll never talked to me like that before. Well, maybe they are, maybe they ain't. Who cares? I care. I don't like associating with coyote trash. Whoa. Aren't we high and mighty tonight? Drover dried his eyes with the back of his palms. I better get on back to the ranch. I'm on guard tonight. I laughed right in his face. Ha, you guard, son. Son, he's a sorry excuse for a guard dog running off to the machine shine every minute you hear a sound. I ain't gonna run anymore, Hank. Somebody's got to protect the ranch. And we can't depend on you anymore. Oh, you'll run. You always have. You always will. I ain't gonna run. Sure you will. I can prove it. Boo! He didn't run. That don't prove a thing. When the time comes and the chips are down, you'll run and hide. He looked me right in the eyeballs. You hear me? Stared me down and said, no, I won't. And Hank, if you come with him, I won't run from you either. He turned and started walking away. You were always a little chunk. He stopped. I may be a chunk, Hank, but I'm not a traitor. Goodbye. Ooh. Go on, you little dummy. Who needs you anyway? Sawed off, stubbed tail, self-righteous little pig squeaking. Dover went on his way. I went on mine. And on my way up the hill, I could hear the boys singing. Me just a worthless coyote again. I took my place beside Rip and Snot and started bellowing out the high tenor. We went on like that all night long, singing and laughing and chasing mice. But it just wasn't quite as much fun this time. Whew. I think old Dover done grew him some cow dog balls. Okay. There we go. That was tonight's story. Show the snake. Okay, hold on. Let me find the light bulb. Oh. That one's too bright to have on anymore. It blares right there. There's Earl. See Earl the snake. Oh, Earl trying to bite me. See Earl, the little green bookworm snake. He got a little bed on my craft supply, and then I moved my craft supply, and he's got, got him a little bed. Oh my God. Oh man, y'all will not believe this. I don't know who I have missed and what I have missed tonight. How come I had some trouble reading again? If Miss Rose in here, you won't believe what I did, Miss Rose. I had it on top chat again. Oh my God. I want a couple of those things that make sense. They are on YouTube. Oh my God. Well, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're feeling better. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to say good night to everybody. I have, with the eye roll. You eye rolling on my snake. And that one, is it still your sinus stuff from that surgery? That's been a while. Oh, y'all. I need to drink something. My voice it kind of creaked like I was changing. Going through puberty or something. Hush, Mama. Hush, Mama. That is not funny at all. Oh my God. Oh God. Night, Angie. Oh goodness. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to remember you in our prayers. Oh, you're back. We worry about our little Steffi. After all, you brought Hank the cow dog into our life, and we will never be the same again. Well, good night, Kim. I'm glad you enjoyed it. These ladies make me do that. I wouldn't be reading if they didn't want me to, trust me. Ask my mama. She tried to get me to read when I was growing up. That woman bought more books, and I think she did toilet paper, and I just still wouldn't read. 61. Woohoo! You are almost there, girlfriend. I am glad because Hank is funny as hello. I'm telling you. That's a funny character. This was some funny books. They are funny. I hadn't done it, but after we get through reading the Can't Howl Dog original book series chapters, there's a dude that I looked up on YouTube and he reads it. So when I get through, I'm gonna go over there and read it. But I don't want to go over there and listen to him till I get through. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want it to influence me any. Night night, Angie. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go. I'm still gonna be up working and crafting. And if I'm still up and ain't nobody on, I might come on and see if anybody else is on, especially if the storms come back through. So I have me some company. Cause I only have until tomorrow at bedtime to get this craft room done. But I'm almost there. But I will show y'all tomorrow a recap of where we are, where I am on it, whether it's done or not. All right, I'll see y'all. Bye. Love you. See you tomorrow if the creek don't rise and the Lord's willing. And the creek might rise since it's been raining so much and storming. We just never know. Night, Sissy. Night, Mama. Night, Bonbon. Night, everybody. Night, Cindy and I. And Glitter. And JoJo.